Hey guys, it's your boy the B-Gamer and Happy New Year! I am finally over my New Year's hangover. I am back in sunny but kind of chilly Los Angeles, and we are back with the rebuild career mode, and here we go. We need a striker. And I'm looking over these kits you guys in the last episode, and you're like, I'm looking at Paulson, looking at Muriel, maybe suggesting like a Zirkovic or a Vinci Batshuayi. So I'm gonna send out a couple of those. You know, I'm gonna inquire. We don't have a lot of money. We don't. So that's the thing. But we are on the January window. We got back-to-back games against Stoke. One in the Barclays Premiership and one in the FA Cup, and then we got a Queen's Park Ranger down the line and a Nottingham Forest down the line. All that good stuff comes to you. How was your guys? But before that, how was you guys' Christmases or Hanukkahs if you're Jewish? You know, that's cool. Or Kwanzas if you're African. You know, all that good stuff. And and how was your New Year's? Do you have any good New Year's resolutions? And as you can see right here, we are kicking ass. And let me tell you, the thing about it is I go to the gym every day. You know, I go to the gym every day, and it's crazy at the gym when it's New Year's, because everybody's just like in there trying to like lose a whole bunch of weight. But here in Hollywood, it is ridiculous. It is so ridiculous, because I went to the gym, and it's not like, you know, who you expect there. It's not like fat people or anything that are there trying to get into shape. I think there was more beautiful, pretty people go to the gym now. It's like they forgot that they were pretty, and now they need to get even more prettier. I mean, come on, man. Come on. Give us normies something. Anyway, enough of that. Sorry, that was my mini rant of the day. We are going to go back into this game, and as you see, Papa on the ball, lashing it into that Begovic. But could we get something going? Pogba once again. He is so instrumental, an engine in the midfield, and laying it over the top. Ibarbo is there. He's so strong. He is so strong, so fast. Ibarbo, the pirate. Yarr. Woo! And in the 31st minute, it was a little bit of a ruffian in here, but look at that. Oh, the defender should have done better there. And Ibarbo is able to sneak behind and get that past Begovic right there. And look at him. He knows his position is on the line. He is sometimes not the best finisher, but look at this little back heel right here. We are still in it to win it. Ibarbo, strong, laying it off to Ross Barkley, who lays it over the top to Royce. And look at the strike, just shrugging off the defender, and toe pokes it past Begovic. Begovic getting a little bit on that ball, but slides underneath the armpit. And let me tell you the story. Let me tell you a story, young lads, of how Manchester United was going to totally smash on Stoke City. And look at it, just taking it down with his chest. Majestic, angelical. And look at that, just scraping a little bit of that armpit right there. Yep, right. Getting that Old Spice deodorant right onto that ball as it slides beautifully into the back of the net. Beautiful, once again, beautiful. And ooh, that was a little bit of a tumble. My boy Royce just did it right there. And I apologize to all you guys who, I keep on saying Marcos Royce. I don't know, it's maybe I'm watching, you know, too much of that Attack on Titan anime. And there's like a Marcos guy in there. But anyway, I'm going to keep on running it here. And look at this! Hummels winning the ball, and a little bit of frustration from Stephen Ireland, the number 7 for Stoke. And he is off! That is red. He saw red, a rush of blood to the head, and he is gone. 63rd minute, Stoke City already down 2 is in a bit of a pickle, and oh, just a rash. What an asshole, Stephen Ireland. You are just a jerksy, merksy, and I am going to make you and your team pay. Adnan Januzaj, first time. Wow. Woo! Adnan, I didn't know you had it in you. Woo! My boy number 7. Looking like former number 7s for Manchester United. A little bit odd seeing them in the blue, I must admit. But at the 77th minute, Adnan Januzaj, beautiful first time. Marcos just laying it on a platter for him, and he's just teeing it up. And Begovic goes low, Januzaj goes high, and we are up 3-0 to Stoke. Oh, could it get any worse for them? I am bringing in the youngsters. Angelo Enriquez getting in on the action. Insigne getting in on the action. Skips past one defender, and I just have a plethora of options right here. A little dinky to my boy Marcos Royce with the brace. And oh, look how ecstatic he is. 4-0. We are running rampant on Stoke. I'm just going to slide it out. He really is coming into form. he definitely, his spot is definitely not up for, debate. He's definitely going to be the guy in that striker position. You could always play him as Cam. Marco Reus, world class. It's that secondary position. Who do we put though? Ibarbo making his case in this game. He played well in this. Maybe I don't need to bring in another striker. Maybe I should look to maybe strengthen the midfield. I remind you that Rafeal was very, very homesick in the past couple episodes, saying that he didn't want to do any, he's very homesick. He wants to go back to Brazil. So we might have to go ahead and look at that. And look at here, we're on the transfer window, so we're going to get some transfers for David Gea. He's going nowhere. Reject all future offers. World class. Second best keeper in the world. Maybe the best right now. Maybe. And once again, Barcelona, greedy. They just won to Marco Reus. And you know what? Excellent form. Very happy morale. Keeping him around. And we are going to go ahead and look at some young strikers. I'm going to get some competition in here. I ain't afraid. If Insigne and Barbo want to step up, we're gonna need some competition. We're gonna go ahead, a little bit expensive. We're gonna go ahead and see if we can get him straight up for Chris Smalling. Chris Smalling, pretty good player, but it's been kind of letting me down in this career mode. And then the other player that I was looking at is Luis Muriel. We're gonna go ahead and put in 2 mil. We're gonna add in Tyler Blackett. No, we're gonna put in Vermeer. See if we can grab him for a cheap bargain, a little nice young striker. And as you can see right here, Poulsen, they have accepted the deal straight up for Chris Smalling. Probably Chris Smalling's worth a little bit more than Poulsen, but Poulsen, man, that kid can do work in the future. He is definitely, given a couple of years down the line, is just going to be magnificent. If we can get him, we're going to squad rotational player. And it is the January window, so of course, the good old expiring contracts. Since we're getting rid of Chris Smalling, go ahead, sign Fabian Schär right there. Excellent signing. I suggest you to all of them. And as you can see, it was a bit off screen, but Rafeal has turned in his transfer offer to leave the club, unfortunately. So we are now fielding a lot of offers for him, and we've accepted for Poulsen. So there we go, another great signing for us, and another feature signing that I've been looking forward to. This is Fabian Delphillip from Aston Villa. He is a great central midfielder, a lot of great defensive stats, can run for days. Want to see if I can get him into the club. And as you can see right here, we have an FA Cup thingy thing game at home versus Stoke, and I think this is going to be an easy walk in the park. We're going to go ahead and advance it, and we lose! We freaking lose to Stoke at home, and it wasn't even our secondary. You can look at the lineup right there. Pogba, Royce, Ibarbo, they're all in there, and we lost. So we are out of the freaking FA Cup. I'm sorry, but that's what happens. I don't know. That was so weird. That was so freaking weird. You missed it right there. We did sign Fabian Schär to a future contract. So, congrats, Fabian Schär, come to the club. But man, it was so weird. How did we lose in the FA Cup in a sim? Anyway, we had to put a couple of people on loan. If we're bringing in Poulsen, we're gonna go ahead and send James Wilson out on a loan. Get him some run out there. As you can see, Rafeal was sold. This has been a rough episode. A lot of great players, leaving the club, a lot of players coming into the club, but losing the FA Cup and lose Rafeal, it was kind of a little bit of a gut punch. Now we have to replace that right back position. DeMarcos could play in that right back position, but I love him in the midfield so far, so maybe look for maybe a central midfielder to fill that role. And as well as we got rid of Chris Smalling, so we got to bring in a cheap defender. So leave in the comments down below, who do you guys think that we should bring in? Nottingham Forest, we tie with, what is up with these Sims? What is up with these Sims, man? Atrocious. But anyway, we have to bring in a cheap center back. And if you guys know, from the Asian Invasion career mode, we're bringing in one of my favorites, the Ho Honkster. He's a jonkster, and we are going to go ahead, and since we had going to be signing him, we're going to be sending Tyler Blackett out on a loan. He was going to be my backup, but we will see. So yeah, right now we're looking to maybe a right back position or a center mid position or a central defensive midfielder position. If you guys know anybody for cheap, we got around $8 million to play with. Now I am all ears. Leave it in the comments down below and hit that like button if you haven't to ring in the new year. I got a lot of big plans, guys. A lot of you guys been saying, like, We love the career mode, but we want something a little bit different. I hear you. I hear you. I'm a man of the people, and I will be giving you something new in the future. Like I'm giving Poulsen a shot right here in the starting lineup off the post. Oh, promising start. Way to announce himself to the Manchester United faithful. And look at this Ross Barkley getting past 3. Gonna go ahead and take a shot and just flashes it over the crossbar. Hopefully he is not too hurt right there. I think he just gets nicked. Yes, he nicks and takes a little bit of a spill right at the end of that. But alas, we are still into this game. And Marco Reus, almost feeding that in right there. But winning it back, giving it once again to Poulsen with the finesse shot. Not too far off. Robert Green actually saving something for once. And look at Poulsen. Those are some... Man, those dreads. Those just... Great save. Great save, Robert Green. Not going to hear me say that often, but pretty good. Pretty good. And as you can see right here, Cranchar flashing it right in front of David De Gea, but off. At least you should make David De Gea work. And that is how... I don't know. I stole the ball right there. That should have been giving me some type of advantage right there. Why? How could you play it? How could you blow the whistle right there? And look at this Marco Reus. That's the issue with Marco Reus. Not exactly the tallest, and one of the rare times I will actually try to put a cross in. And yeah, maybe we should get a central midfielder that can hit some of those long shots, because DeMarcos, while very strong, not the best at shooting. But there we go. Coming inside. Marco Reus. Another good save by Robert Green right there. And could we get something going to 50? Right on top of that. And could we get something going right here? Poulsen laying it off for Gaddis, who is in, and he takes the shot, and it's right at Green, and he cannot sort his feet out again for a second shot. What is going on in this game? We're having plenty of chances, but cannot put anything away, and just that easily, we are down to QPR. What is up with this? We can't beat QPR. For some reason in this career mode, QPR is like my bugaboo. I cannot get past QPR. I can't score. I don't know if it's luck. I don't know if they just perfectly counter us. I mean, we have the better personnel. I'm just saying. Poulsen, a decent showing for his first outing, but now we got to bring in the big boys. We're bringing in Victor the Piratey Barbo to see if he can earn his starting spot back as a super sub. But look, it was the most terrible defending, but Vargas, whoa, what a terrible, atrocious shot right there. And in the 86th minute, could we pull something again? Andres Herrera, right at the keeper. Andres Herrera again, and what an atrocious header. Oh my goodness, he had a shot right there. If he could only have put that header somewhat on target, I guess the defender might have gotten in the way. And we are going to go down. We are going down to QPR. They are my bugaboo. Sorry, guys. We're going to have to open it up, but open up this year with this episode ending on a loss. Yeah, but I mean, I think this is actually our first loss of the season, so not a great way to start off the year, guys, but you know, we had some leeway. We put in a lot of work, and for some reason, sometimes you just don't get the results, and you know, the next day we're just going to go ahead, put our heads down, and just keep on pushing, keep on grinding, and seeing what tomorrow has in store for us. Anyway, guys, welcome back. It's good to be back. I love you all, and I hope you guys had a great happy holidays. And until next time, guys, remember, stay humble.